Hey, we welcome you to high school lacrosse on Armstrong. I'm Ed Marin, my co-host Mark Sartrelli, who's been in the Meadville program for the last couple years. Just took a 2-year hiatus because he had a couple kids. But how are you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great. Just look good. Good to be here, see the boys, and see what's upcoming.
Yep. As you can see, they're getting introduced. We have on for Freeport the starters, and Mark will go ahead and give the names for the starters there.
Yep, Joshua Bollinger starting on defense, Gabe Brunk, midfielder and faceoff, Carter Daughtry playing attack, Sean Fennell, attack, Case Haberstraw, attack, playing midfield, Caleb Leland, LSM, Slade Ole, midfielder, Garrett Schoffer, playing goalie, Greg Smith, playing defense, Kay Sosa, and the last defender, Hunter Turner.
Yeah, and for Meadville, we're going to have number 3, Justice Marin, who's in attack. We're going to have number 4, Ethan Hamill. I do believe they're going to put him at long stick midi. Also, we have number 6, Sam Cornell, who's a senior. Congratulate him also. He's defense. Number 11, Nate Lee, who's also at attack. Number 18, the goalie, Jordan McCurdy's been superb this year. Number 22, who's the senior, Alex DeMason, who's going to be a midi. Number 24, Nick Gorleski, who's a midi. Number 29, Cole Jordan, is also a midi. And then we have number 36, Andrew Durlink, who's an attack. And then we got the captain and the phenomenal kid, Coach. You know exactly who I'm talking about, Brody Gump. I mean, he's been a beast ever since he's put a stick in his hand. I mean, what do you think about that kid?
I mean, from coaching my first year, Brody was in 8th grade. I've never seen so much talent from an 8th grader playing close defense. And being from Mercyhurst, the first person I called was Coach Ryan. I said, hey, Meadville, I know it's up and coming, but there's a kid, Brody Gump, that plays defense, and he's Mercyhurst material.
Yeah,
and he's just been lights out. You know, he brings a lot of character. He's selfless. He's very, very knowledgeable of the game, and he just his teammates love him.
And I'm going to sit here because you coached every single one of these kids, and this senior class was your first group of kids, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's right. So they're all young men now.
Yeah, and I mean, we look forward to it. And then earlier, I was just on the field introducing or getting interviews by both coaches. So we're going to go right down there. Okay. Hey, I'm here with Coach Gump. Coach Gump, this season's been a really good season. I mean, you guys had the most wins in a season than you ever had, and I think the last 3 years can't even match the season that you had this year. Did you expect this coming in to this season?
Yeah, I felt so. I thought that we matched up well the way our schedules unfolded for us. I expect us to be 8 wins right now to 10. To be honest with you, we had leads in every game we've lost, so we got to make sure that we maintain our possessions and play some good defense.
Yeah, and I mean, the 3 losses that you had came with a combined, 1 goal wins for the opposing team, but they were played hard fought. And, I mean, a lot of them, came down to officiating on some of them, but I mean, the kids stuck together and they did what they had to do. But, after this game today, I mean, what do you expect out of it?
I think that we need to maintain our focus. I told them to relax against this game, polish some things up that we need to fix. We need to get our offense rolling. We need to get our defense shutting people down. And it's a preparation for us. Everything that we prepare up to the district playoffs is, this is the first step right here.
Yeah, because you come out of here with a win. That's really good for confidence going into Fairview next week. Because if you beat them, you get a first-round bye and a chance for the D10 title. And that's a big step for this lacrosse program because it's only about 8 years old. And these kids have come in and really worked well together from all the way down from Coach Sartrelli all the way up to you. I mean, what do you think about playing Fairview and winning and going into the D10 title game?
Well, we need to play our game. I feel that if we match up really well against them and, there are certain players that we have to be cognizant of and defensively, and, we just have to play our game.
Yeah, and I agree, and I really appreciate your time, Coach, and good luck today, and hopefully, today's win will carry on to next week.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, I'm here with Coach Riley of Freeport. Coach Riley, you guys are coming into Meadville. You guys have faced them once every year. I mean, what are you looking out of this game today?
Work on some of our offensive things that we've had trouble throughout the year. Whenever you're in a non-section game, it's always nice to work on some different things on offense and fine-tune your defense. So.
Yeah, and I know that when we went down there last year, played, you guys, welcome us. We really appreciate it. Now, I know you guys play a lot of tough competition like Mars and everything. What do you know about Meadville this year? What are your keys to winning?
I know very little about Meadville, and honestly, I think the key to winning any lacrosse game here in Western Pennsylvania is ball control. You've got to possess the ball. You've got to win face-offs. You've got to, if it's a 50-50 ground ball, you've got to come up with it. When you get it down on offense, you've got to control it. Work your offense. Don't make silly passes. Don't take silly shots. So I think that's the key for minutes winning any game, no matter who you're playing.
Yeah, and what do you guys come into? What's your record so far?
I believe we're 5-6. We've lost about 3 games, 1 in overtime, 1 by 1 goal. Both of those games are games I feel we should have.
Something like Meadville was coming out of with Prep and McDowell and Butler. But, I mean, I look for a close game today, and it has been, every time that we played you guys. And I really wish you luck today. And, best people come out on top.
Thanks
Appreciate
very
your
much,
time.
man.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. And we're about ready to get started here, Coach. I'm going to call you Coach instead of Mark. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Coach Salty is what they call him. So, I mean, and today, each player, I want to give you what you thought when they were, younger, starting out in 7th grade up until now, because, you coached this whole, Durling, Marin, Lee, you coached all of them, DeMason, we got Vinny Ranella taking the face off, Cole Jordan on the left side of the midi, the far side. So, this group, I'm telling you, and you were telling me earlier that you look for good things for them next year, too.
Oh, yeah. They have a very strong up-and-coming class, a junior class, the sophomore class. I just watched the JV play. They're doing all the fundamentals right. They have the athletes. And the biggest theme out of the Meadville program is they have invested into the game, right? They take the criticism. They understand what's what. And that's already a goal from Cole Jordan.
Yeah, Cole's been a beast. This kid can shoot right and left, and so can Nick Gerleski. And those are the two that really can only shoot with authority also. And I wish some of these attack players would do the same thing, but some of them just don't want to do it. I'm going to call him out. My son, he just, for some reason, he just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, with everybody on the field, you got your IQ guys, you got your shooters, right? But I think one thing that Meadville has figured out is a balance, right? I think the last couple of years, there's been a struggle of people just shooting to shoot, from 20 yards out, and now it's smarter play, right? Yeah, you can go selfish and try to beat a double team, but they understand now when you beat a double team, there's someone else open, and they hit that guy.
Yeah, and you got your shooters out there in Cole Jordan and Nick Gerleski that have been doing really well. But then you got your passers, and Andrew Durling has come a long way. But
absolutely.
The two right now is Nate Lee and Justice Marin that really know how to pass that ball into traffic. And then you also got your shooters. It goes both hand to hand. And Andrew Durling's been doing a great job around the net. He's got the size, the power a little bit, not the speed, but he can pass also. So he brings a kind of a dual threat for him.
No, absolutely. And I think that's what's dangerous about Meadville is their dual threats. Everybody has a good lacrosse IQ at this point. They've been through the plays. They've seen good teams. They've watched film. They have, like I said, they've invested into this game, and now they're seeing the fruits of their labor. Yeah,
and I know a lot of the kids were kind of upset, and you see a goal from the Yellow Jackets right there.
Yeah, it's a good look from Freeport, to be honest. At that point, it was a scramble on defense, one head turn could have someone's guy's hands, and at this level, you have people, you have their hands free, and you have a good attackman to hit them. They're going to score every time. That's what's going to happen when some of these kids get into college too. It moves so much faster.
I think that goal was by Caleb Leland, number 15, if I'm not correct.
Yep.
If I'm correct, excuse me, if I'm not correct. See, you're a natural at this, Coach. I mean, this is nice actually having someone up here that knows the game because Mike and I struggle sometimes to sit here, and at least you know what you could talk about. And if you see something, cut me off. Describe it for the viewers out there, and I'm pretty sure that they'll be happy.
Absolutely.
And then Isaac Chapman on the face-off for the Bulldog.
Yeah, another hardworking kid.
Fast.
Very, very fast. Very smart player.
He doesn't have a lot of goals this year so far. I don't know if he's been a little frustrated, but he's a good face-off guy. Man, another goal.
Yep. Yeah, at this point, like I said, head turns, they're going to get you. So at that point, there was a cutter, and unfortunately our defenseman was looking at the ball carrier, and that guy just
now would you tell your defense, instead of looking at the ball carrier, sometimes maybe look at the cutter, because maybe if he gets the shoot, the goalie can actually see the ball a little bit better instead of a quick pass, boom.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have yourself a balance, right? You want to be aggressive, but you don't want to be too over-aggressive, right? Because if you overstep, right, then they can run all over you. So usually for a defense, you want to stay a little comfortable. You want to stay a little uncomfortable. That's how you play your best defense. But, when it comes to cutters, right, you have to trust your defense. You have to trust that someone is going to pick up that cutter, right?
Right. That's going to be a push on Isaac Chapman, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Or possible cross-check. Yeah, cross-check.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you see on that? I mean, like me, it doesn't look like a big cross-check, but...
Yeah, so basically the cross-check, when it's very obvious now, is if your hands are not together when you're doing that push, when you're playing defense on that man, and your hands are apart, and you are basically playing defense with the actual shaft, and you're using the physical shaft to play defense, they're gonna call a cross check every single time.
Yeah, and I mean our defense has been playing really well lately, and we're missing one key to the element there, and that's actually Brody Bouchard, who was injured, and he's missed the last couple games. He's tried to come in and didn't good, and Meadville's ball now. Ooh, he's so good to keep that ball in there, and as I say that. Good defense by Brody Gump.
Got to get the ground balls.
Yeah, you don't want that.
First time ground balls, Coach Ryan.
Got to get those ground balls.
Stole in my head. Good D. Yeah, and for those that are watching, Mercier's just played Seton Hill in the GMAC Conference Championship, and they just won, which is a really big win for them. One big win for the program. And they're going on to the NCAA playoffs.
Yeah, and you played with them. And how many national championships do you got with them?
I won in 2011, and actually we were just notified that our national championship team will be inducted into the Hall of Fame, which is extremely exciting and just a compliment to just that entire team. But my senior year, we went 18-0 going into the national championship playing Lemoyne, and we lost 11-10, unfortunately.
Well, congratulations to you getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. And
thank you.
Ooh, that was a good save by the Yellow Jackets right there.
You know what? And Freeport, they just played a game right before this. They just played Fairview, and Freeport beat them, I think, 11-9.
Yep.
So these guys, I mean, you would think they'd be tired, but they're really bringing their A game to Meadville right now. Yeah,
and then the last, even in the scrimmage, Meadville played Fairview. They beat them single-handedly, but coming into this, I mean, we were talking about it earlier. It's like Meadville should beat them, but guess what? The Yellow Jackets are out to a 2-1 early lead, as we talked. But Fairview Freeport setting up their offense. Ooh, that was a little too high, but that was a nice play.
Yeah. Freeport's got some good players. Number 26, Rocco Selinger, the midfielder. I think he's only a sophomore, but good stick handler, good speed, has some IQ. But Freeport, they run some really good pick and rolls and some sweeps.
Good defense by Grleski. Remember when he used to play attack?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
Real weak shot there, but good save by McCurdy.
Good save, and now we just got to get a good clear. Got to handle the clear game. I don't think we've been on offense yet.
No, the only one that had was
Yeah, we got to get the ball over
Cole
the 50.
Jordan. Yep.
Yep, and we just lost that clear.
Good defense by Plyler. You had him there. I mean, he was the last one that went undefeated. And, it started with, Gerleski, Marin Lee leading it all the way. Had 2 back-to-back undefeated seasons. And you actually went 3, didn't you?
No, yeah, we lost to Prep that season twice, actually.
So after the juniors now. Okay.
Yeah, Prep had a very good team. And obviously those players are now playing varsity. But, it was 1-goal games, real close games.
Well, that's good. I mean, and going undefeated, you said that this junior class is very, very talented. And
yeah, very talented, and they just have a chemistry. They've been around so long now. They've been through the ups and downs. They know how to win. They know what they need to do to invest to win. They know what they need to do in practice, what not to do in practice, etc. But right now in this game, we gotta get the ball over across the field, and we cannot clear at this point.
No, they're really shutting us down. They're like building a wall at the 50, and we can't get through.
Yeah, we gotta change it up. I know Coach Gump is smart enough to look at this and say, hey, let's change it up a bit. Let's redirect the clear. Let's get in the other side of the field, because right now each clear that we've done is coming to the right side of the field, and we just for some reason can't break that barrier.
We'll see here. Oh, Vinny got a little sidestep. Yeah, Vinny Vernella's been having some shin splints, so he's not as fast as what we're used to seeing him. He's been banged up this year, but he's a real trooper. He keeps coming in. He had a concussion there for a while.
Amazing athlete. Big wrestler too. He's going to be another good one.
So what's your? Okay, we're going to go Cole Jordan, since you've coached him. Down below, because he was playing hockey there for a little bit and then played soccer. But what do you think? What do you think of this young man?
Cole Jordan. I mean, when I first coached him in 8th grade, talk about investment. I remember talking to him and said, "Hey, you want to be an elite midfielder? You need to be able to play with both hands, right?" And I would always instill to him, use your left. Work on your left, because being a hockey player, you don't switch hands, right? Mm-hmm. So you can see him now. He's scoring. I mean, we scored the first goal from Jordan and left-handed, So he's a unbelievable young man, very nice kid, but has invested into the game, has practiced. You can tell he plays wall ball, and you can tell a lot of these kids are playing wall ball after practice, and that's what's needed.
Yeah, and then the face-off, Nick Gerleski. What about him?
Yeah, Nick Gerleski, to be honest, he came in when I was coaching the 8th grade. He was a 7th grader, and it was his first year. And he had a tennis racket of a stick, but he was an athlete, and he was very, very smart. He knows the game. So seeing him on face-off, I can't believe it, because when I coached him, I had him on attack just because of his lacrosse IQ and be able to kind of turn the corner. But he's done exceptionally well this year as a midfielder, doing both face-offs and the man up. But having a smart player like that on the midfield is great.
Good.
Oh, that was a good steal by McCurdy. Now we just got to clear this. What happened here?
Timeout.
That's a good timeout.
Yeah, we're gonna just go into, and you were talking about Gerleski, and
Oh, we got a flag here. Possible unsportsmanlike by 5, Armando Brunk.
Oh, there it is. And then you sit here as we're in the timeout, and then we're gonna go to Sam Cornell. Remember how he was a little bit bigger, but boy, did he lean down after last year. And his game from last year and this year compared to the previous years has just been a complete 360.
I mean, a lot of these kids, navigators, started some of this, like I said, lacrosse in Meadville, having it in the same sentence is already kind of like, whoa, right? But a lot of those kids, Coach Ryan also invested in some of these Meadville kids and said, hey, you got some talent here. I can help mold them, into some college playing, etc. And Sam did that. You can tell, his lacrosse IQ has gotten a whole lot better. He, has really strengthened like his ground ball work. He's got a phenomenal stick handling skills. So seeing him, even more athletic, especially in the high school years, is great to see.
Yeah, and then we're going to go to Ethan Hamill. You had him too.
Yeah, Ethan Hamill, another one that was new to lacrosse, but an athlete. And just overall, great kid. We threw him all over the place. We tried him out on attack. We tried him out on midfield. We tried him at defense, and he was just an overall really good player. To see him now kind of have the long stick in his hand, I think he found his calling. I mean, maybe a little late, but he's doing a phenomenal job.
Okay, and then we're going to go to the one guy that's just missing on defense that we could really use right now, Brody Bushaw.
Yeah, Brody Bushaw, another kid who doesn't have a whole lot of years of experience playing lacrosse, but was an amazing football player, amazing athlete, very, very aggressive type of player, obviously in a good way. But when he first started lacrosse, he still thought, you could tackle. He thought it was football. So we had some penalties, but he's gotten smart. His stick handling is phenomenal. But, yeah, having him on defense definitely does help. He definitely brings a big factor. And I think, too, it helps Brody. Gump, because when he's on an island, you need a good, sound defender on the back. So.
Yeah, well, we have number 8 in net right now, and that's I don't have here.
Yeah, number 8, Zachary.
Bryson Jones.
Oh, okay.
Number 8 in net for us. Jordan McCurdy must be. He's the one that got the penalty.
I think it was an unsportsmanlike penalty. Yeah.
And then we're going to go to Nate Lee, another attack.
Nate Lee, just an amazing young man. He another just really coachable kid. Very, very similar to Cole Jordan. When you told him something that you needed to work on, he did it, and he did it 10 times fold. Right, so. He's gotten a whole lot bigger this year. He got tall. He's gotten wide. So he, and he's played navigators as well, and he's invested in the game, and he's doing a really good job. He's got a ton of great assists. He's got the lacrosse IQ down. He's been working on his shot. You can tell. But yeah, just another Meadville great.
Okay, we're going to go to on the right attack, Andrew Durling.
Andrew Durling, yeah. He one of my favorites, to be honest. Big heart kid, always looking out for his teammates. And one thing he's really worked on this year is assists, and you can tell that he's been, he has been someone that's has really looked at going to the net first. Right, because he's a big kid. He's got a lot of speed. He's got a lot of power. He can shoot the ball really hard, both hands. But this year, he's doing an amazing job of keeping his head up and looking for that open pass.
Well, you can see that score just made it 5-1. And I'm going to stop right there on that. We'll get to more players. But Jordan McCurdy with that unsportsmanlike conduct, that's what killed us the last 2 games. Our last 2 losses against Prep. And against McDowell, because the penalties are coming at the wrong. That's 2 goals on a non-releasable, which you cannot do, because if you go into the D10 title game against Prep and do the same thing, you're letting your team down.
Right.
And I hate to say that about Jordan, because Jordan's just a phenomenal kid. I love the kid. He's just his sense of humor. Right. But you have to use your head on that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a lights-out goalie. Nothing against who we have in net, but that's a lot of stress for that backup goalie, right? Yep. Especially this Freeport team who's coming out hard. So in situations like that, you have to respect your players, even your opponents, as much as it's hard to say. Right, have the scoreboard talk.
Yeah, last year when we went down, I think it was Freeport that we played away. We were down by a lot like it is now, but then all of a sudden we came back and it was a close game. Now we're going to go to another player, and I'm not looking forward to this, but Justice Marin. I mean, he was the shortest guy on your team for the longest time. Yeah. Now he's 6'1". Yeah.
No, Justice Marin, another one who started young and had a tennis racket for his stick for a little bit, but we worked on it. But he has a ton of lacrosse IQ for only playing for so many years. And what I like about Justice is he is almost basketball minded. And what I mean by that is in basketball, as people know, your offense, your defense, very similar to lacrosse. You got rotating triangles, you got zones, you got man, right? You gotta maybe look for the three, but if the three's not there, right, you're passing. So that's what Justice brings to the field. He's a very balanced player where, he can use his speed, right? But he knows, okay, if I have a double team, I know I can throw the assist to get the goal. So Justice is just an amazing player. Investing in the game, and he's going to have a good senior year next year.
Hey, we got past the 50.
Yeah. We need a possession. We need some time. We had that timeout in the first half, which is what we needed. But now, we need to get the ball moving. We need to start looking at our looks. We haven't tested this defense because, well, frankly, this is the first time we've been on offense.
Yeah,
and we're already almost up in the first quarter.
Finally get to move the ball around. You got to pass that. You can't sit there and keep a hold of the ball the whole time.
I don't know what happened at that situation. It looked like maybe he was looking for the pass, but at that point the ball was already out. Okay.
Oh,
Gotta get
Isaac,
the ground
you gotta
balls.
get that, buddy. There you go.
Got to run away.
Use your speed. There you go.
Okay.
Come on, guys, go to the net.
Yeah, at this point we got to crash the net.
Oh,
Right, we got a
pass.
midi coming down, and some of our attackmen are kind of just waiting for a play to happen. We got to cut. That's what Freeport's doing to us right now. Okay, we got Cole Jordan who scored the first goal.
And the only goal.
Pretty much only 8 seconds in, but all right, he's got the second goal, and at that play too, they almost triple teamed Cole. They know how good of a player Cole is. They've seen Cole before, and actually, they've gotten hurt by Cole a couple of years ago. Very similar. Meadville was down for most of the game. Meadville comes back. We go into overtime. Freshman Cole Jordan at the time goes down the field and wins it left-handed shot to win the goal. So they know Cole Jordan.
Yeah, and it's he's good when he gets going, and I just want to see a little bit more offense with these kids because sometimes, like you said, they had a tendency to take it 1-on-2. But the more offense you do and the more rotations you do, it keeps the defense on their heels.
Right.
Because sometimes they might not see that cut coming in, so you just got to bide your time. Plus, it milks the clock a little bit,
Right. Yeah, and the thing is, too, is moving the ball around as much as, so many people think, oh, yeah, that, moves the defense, right? Yeah,
Jordan's back.
Yeah,
Welcome
Jordan's back.
Go ahead.
But what you don't want to do is play defense comfortable, right? So the reason why you don't want to have defense play comfortable is, like we saw against Meadville, we were a little lackadaisic, and we had people cutting left and right because we were playing defense comfortable. When you play defense comfortable, it's usually because the offense is in their scheme. They're moving the ball, right? They're making the defense a little tired. Yeah, not a bad shot, but we just got to have a couple more steps up there.
Yeah, either that or pass the ball a little bit more. You keep that ball, one guy pressures you, but the other people got to move around. But once you keep that ball, you cause a turnover, boom, they go, and it happened the last 2 games. I'm a big believer of pass, shoot. Because you're going to have an open guy.
All right,
that's a good
Cole
shot.
Jordan.
That's his hat trick right there.
Hat trick already.
So, that's good. He had it. He was 1-on-1, but you don't want to take it 1-on-2. But
yeah, but another, just like I was saying, I told Cole in 8th grade, you got to be able to play with both hands. His first 2 goals, left-handed. That goal, right-handed.
And he does a good job at that.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's like, that pass, shoot is great because that defense is not going to see a cutter all the time.
No. And like I said, if you can get your defense's head, right, to stay focused and stay straight, that's when you can cut. Because if they're so worried about the ball, they're not going to be worried about the man.
Right. Timmy Plyler. Here, there's a guy. There's a little kid for you.
He's fast.
He hasn't. he hasn't like had a tremendous year this year, but
All right, Justice, pull it out. Yep. A little yellow call right here. Get the offense in their groove.
And what's the yellow?
Yellow is just a call that I instilled in the team where, hey, if we're man,
That's good. It's
count
good.
it. All right, the
Good
buzzer
job.
beater.
Timmy Plyler's back. He's been
Buzzer beater.
He's
That
been
is
held. Now it's
unbelievable.
5-4 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. But what a comeback by 3 goals by Jordan and 1 by Plyler.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, Freeport, they came out and they punched Meadville right in the mouth, right? And right at this point, that was a good momentum play from Timmy. He knew how much time was left, and he just cranked it.
Well, we're going to take a break right now, and we'll be right back.
Yep.
And we're about ready to start the second period or second quarter. Fairview up 5-4. I mean, Freeport up 5-4. Too many F's in our, when we play. But I mean, what a comeback by me. Well, they were down 5-1. Led by Cole Jordan and that, and then just possession the ball. That's what you got to do. You got to
possess the ball. Let's get the ball on our side of the field. Let's move the ball. Let's look at our looks. One thing that they just in the second half of that first quarter is their ground ball play.
Yeah. Now, what about senior Alex DeMason? I mean, you coached him for a while.
Alex DeMason on attack for a very long time. Did an amazing job. Very tall kid, athletic kid. And just in the last couple of years, they gave the kid a pull, and it's just like a magical thing that he's figured it out, and he's been in the LSM, and he just got that winning ground ball off the faceoff, and now we got that possession. Oh, another look. Shoot it. Oh, man. Nate Lee, talk about shooting hard.
Yeah, it was 2 good looks.
Great looks. Marion knew, hey, move the ball quick. That's what these kids know. The faster they move this ball, the more opportunities they're going to get.
That's right. I don't like it when I see kids take the ball and run around the net for 20 seconds because the defense can just stand there.
Yep, that's another good play. Yeah, you know what? Meadville maybe have had a little bit of a rough start, but you can tell they're back in it. They're back in what their normal play.
Yeah, and I mean, just watching some lacrosse, I like it where they get the ball out. You got 3 to 4 seconds to get the ball out because the defense has to slide and everything else. Cole Jordan.
4 goals already. He is having a senior day. That is for sure.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. Cole puts his team on his back. He loves, and everybody loves Cole, and he's just
I told him.
Great young man, and he's going to do an amazing whatever he does. But
he's a hard worker,
too. He's
a
very hard worker, but he plays with passion. He plays with a lot of passion, you can tell.
Coach Gump might get mad at me for saying this, but I was talking to him out there, and, he hasn't had as many goals as he did in the past. But, it's more of a team sport, so you got to move the ball around.
Yeah.
But right there, if he can take him one-on-one, you got to take it, and which he did. And I told him today, I was like, look, go back. You know the game. Do what you got to do. If you have to pass it, pass it. If you feel the pressure, pass it. But do like you did last year. And he come out there with 4 goals right off the bat.
Yep. You know what? And I've always told Cole, too, hey, if you have your hands free, right, and you have a good angle to the goal, take your shot, right?
Yep. Oh, here comes Gorleski.
100% of the shots you don't take, don't go in, right? Wayne Gretzky. And I think that's something that this team has figured out is for them to figure out their best offense, they need to take shots. They need to take opportunities. And that's something that past Meadville teams, unfortunately,
just a little too far out on that. It was a 16 yards. You want to be inside.
Out.
Yeah.
But, Cole's hot right now. But it's something that Meadville has done a very good job with just the last couple of years in this program is understanding the best play. Yep. Got to move it. Move it. Nothing there. You can tell, too, body language. You can tell Freeport, really had probably their best play in the first quarter, and, that's what the best that they can do.
Come on, pass it off. Pass it off.
We got to move that ball.
You got to move that ball.
Move that ball. Okay, nothing there. This is okay. This is using some possession time. This is, seeing your looks. This is moving the ball around. But if you're moving the ball around, you have to move your feet. Have to move your feet.
Yeah, you're right. And I see more movement today than I've seen all year, and I like it.
Good slide. Got to finish. Good save.
Now I want to see him come out and just play it behind the net. See if people up front, start cutting. He didn't.
It's okay. Yep, see another yellow call. And yellow is just, hey, we're subbing, or hey, let's just pass it around, or yellow, plays coming, right?
Yep, I got you. Now I'm knowing a little bit more and more about it.
And that's just something I think a lot of teams do, and whether it's yellow or Mexico, whatever they do, it's usually just a call to either figure out what we need to do on offense, slow down, make our looks. All right, we need to get this. Tiffed up to Spencer, which is unfortunate, but got to go in and play D.
See, that was a bad angle to take that shot at. I mean, you're all the way out there, and you only have probably, maybe about 4 or 5 inches right there.
Well, another thing, too, and this is what I was telling the JV coach, is the hardest thing sometimes with these middies is if you're the midi dodging, you got to get to the middle of the field. You need to be able to split the field. If you're dodging off a wing, right, that dodge off the wing, right, yeah, usually, Duke does a very good job of, in a 1-4-1, dodging off the wing, but that's college ball, right? You have different athletes, right? And usually in that 1-4-1, you're not dodging to score, you're dodging to make that pass on the back door.
Okay.
But in situations like this, you need to really just move the ball as best as you can. But if you're a midfielder and you're maybe in a 1-3-2 type of formation, and you're that dodging midi, you need to get in the middle of the field. Right, because if you're not in the middle of the field, you're wasting green turf. Got to get that ground ball. Hunter, another one. Played a lot of attack. Played midi. I think my last year I put a pole in Hunter's hands, and just amazing. So seeing him do well and what he's become is amazing to watch.
Yeah, and with him being defense, he's actually came along a lot.
Another kid that plays just with a lot of passion.
You can hear.
Oh, that's a great look. Oh.
You can hear Coach over there saying quicker.
Yep. That was a great look. I think that was Nate Lee.
Yep.
To Vinny. All right, we got to get a good ride.
Yeah, I see this year that they did where if you're taking your one hand and, they call a slash on it now. Now you have to basically use 2 hands.
Yeah, it's something that they've been developing for a long time now, and, they say they're doing it to keep the kids safe, and, some of these people should watch indoor lacrosse. It's a wrestling match.
I bet you it's tough in that indoor.
Oh, yeah, they wear way thicker equipment. I'll give you that. I played a little box myself.
Going into the boards.
Yeah, great going into the boards. They're holding your stick. They're up in Toronto. Those Canadian lacrosse players, they can play, but they're tricky.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot here, Coach.
Yeah.
When do you think about coming back? I know you're a family man, and I really respect that. But just from fans' point of view, and that, when are you going to come back and hopefully help out Coach Gump?
Yeah, I mean, I think coming in to see the kids, it's always rewarding to see them and talk to them, and and the reason why it's just whether it's my family, that's my first priority. And I have a pretty stressful job, so getting to practice has always been tough. It's just, I got to take care of my family first. And at that point,
turnover.
A little turnover there. But I want to make sure, I can give these kids, time. And right now with where I'm at, giving them that time and being fair to them. I want to make sure that I have the time to give them, and I think that's the most important thing is, giving the time to my family
All right, Cole.
now. But
yeah, and this Freeport, well, hopefully you come back, soon.
never say never.
Need to get that ball back. Good job by
Yep.
Vincent Ranella.
Ball down. That's it.
Good.
Oh, Vinny. Come on.
Oh, Vinny's so fast.
So fast. Easy here.
Oh,
That's tough.
yeah, that bouncing ball is hard to catch sometimes.
Well, and now you have Cole Jordan running back in to play defensive midi, and he just went probably 100 yards back
But
and
you know
forth.
what? This kid is so well conditioned. I mean,
Oh,
with
yeah.
his soccer and everything. He's tough. He's really tough. And like I said, I mean, it all comes from his toughness and that, working with his dad and everything
Yeah.
with the family business and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, the kid
absolutely.
always wants to work. He almost didn't play this year because he wanted to work. And thank God everybody kept talking and say,
Yeah.
hey, it's your senior year.
Man.
You have all
And he's having a heck of a senior year. I'll give him that.
Yeah. So I'm glad he came back. Now you have Axel Yager.
Yeah,
Poor
Axel-
kid, tore his
Axel
ACL
Yager,
again.
man, amazing athlete, amazing
Ooh,
hockey.
that was a nice back.
Yeah, amazing hockey player, lefty, and that kid can sling the ball. I think that he was a big reason why we had our first win versus Prep this year. He had, I think, a big goal coming around the corner. And unfortunately with that, is it torn ACL? Right.
Yeah, he did it last year in hockey. So he was out last year and he came back this year, and it was against Prep up in Prep when Meadville defeated him 10-5. But something happened to his ACL.
Yeah.
Again. I don't know if it's actually tore or what.
Yeah,
But, that
it's,
was
tough. It's tough. Yeah, I tore. I mean, knees are tough, man. They're real tough. I mean, I tore my MCL, and then just did physical therapy to kind of get it better, and then that same year I actually did tear it. So it's tricky, and it's for an athlete like Axel. I know he's pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
He's got his brothers out there.
Oh, man, another turnover by Meadville. And this is what killed us the last two weeks, and I'm continuing to say it, is those turnovers. You can't you gotta pass it. You can't take it 1-on-2 and have that happen.
Yeah, if I'm coach right here, I'd like to get in the box and maybe call a timeout. Yeah. And that's got to be lacrosse IQ from Cole at that point. We know we just played back and forth defense. Yep.
They got to start passing the ball around. I mean, you're getting it down there. If you're going to have it on 2, timeout, Freeport.
Yep.
We're going to take a little break here.
Yep.
Freeport's come back out after their timeout. So far, it's still 5-5 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, this is a big defensive stance that Meadville's got to do right now. This is all about momentum. We had the momentum turn with Timmy Plyler's goal to finish the first quarter on the buzzer beater. Defense has to play strong here. We're under 2 minutes. And if Meadville does get the ball, I know Coach Gump, we need to call a timeout. We want to get the last shot of the half.
Yeah, I agree. Just keep passing it around. Don't try to take that quick shot.
Yep. Good defense. Good snag. All right, we have to clear this. Easy clear.
That was Alan Schwab right there. The pickup over to Brody Gump. Now, Brody
Brody.
Gump, just run with it. Okay.
Got to get it to a midi.
Jordan's fast. $72 seconds left in the second quarter.
Timeout.
71 seconds.
Yeah, tough timeout. Yes, we need a timeout,
Yep.
but I'd want it.
I'd want it over
I'd
in
want
our,
it on our end
Yes.
because now we still have to clear this ball.
Yep. I mean, Freeport
But-
came in, they game planned, and they didn't really know much about Meadville, but I mean, their ball movement's actually really, I like it. I
Yeah.
mean, I really like ball movement. I don't, everybody's coaching style is different, but I don't really like all the dodging from the top all the time. I mean, I like to set, if you do that all the time, teams know how to stop it. But if you do some dodging and some behind the net and looking and, for cutting and all that stuff, it mixes it up because then they don't know what's coming.
Yeah, it's a balance. Yeah, and I think one thing, too, is understand your strengths and weaknesses, right? So, for example, if Freeport had a weak defensive midi, right, you want to attack your weaknesses, right? But what if they had a weak close defense? Well, at that point, Meadville has to adjust, and that momentum and those plays need to come from the attack versus the midfield. Right now, it's all the middies right now playing really good offense, right? But, yes, you have to have that balance. You have to take those shots.
Yep, I'm trying to see who has.
Yeah, Cole Jordan in the middle.
Yep.
And Freeport.
Boy, we're going to miss this kid, Cole Jordan, all the seniors. Way to get him back in. Okay.
Yeah,
all right, now bounce it out.
Now we're in a double.
Bounce it out.
We're in a double. Dang. Didn't get a touch.
Now, how many seconds do you get on that?
I believe it's 30 seconds.
Well, they're off by 1 second because it was 1:11.
Yep.
So they shortened us.
But that's mental mistakes. That's stuff that can cost you, right?
Yep.
And
timeout Fairview.
Yeah, timeout Freeport. Yeah, they
41 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean they kept their timeouts. It's you can't have those mental breakdowns, especially at the end of the year, right? When you get in the playoffs, records don't mean anything after the playoffs, right?
Yeah, it's one or done.
It's one or done, right? So this is the time.
It's not like basketball where sometimes you get to go on. It's double up until the sometimes they take two people even if you don't win the District 10 title. This one you don't. And the winner of the D10 title will probably play Mars, which Mars is a very tough team that Freeport's faced, and I think they lost 16-9 against them. So you got to come in with your A game, and against them, you're not going to be able to sit there and take it 1-on-2 and try to manhandle and go in there.
Yep, no.
So let's see if Meadville can hold them without a goal and go into halftime being tied.
This is a big defensive stance.
Yep.
And if they do get the ball, right, if they still get the ball and you got maybe 15 seconds left, it's not an automatic shot. 15 seconds is a very, very, very long time. My senior year, I won a national championship, and we had the ball, right, and we were about to shoot, and there was only 3 seconds left on the clock, but we were moving the ball, and we were so in it, we didn't even think about looking at the clock. And 3 seconds ticked away, and there goes a national championship. There goes my senior year. So time is of the essence. 15 seconds is a lifetime in lacrosse. Yeah,
remember last year, that game winner with 4 seconds left, you're sitting down there and you're like, 39 seconds, Fairview's moving the ball, and then I call 18 seconds, and then by the time the ball got down there and Justice picked it up and then shot, it was like 4 seconds, and it went just like that.
Good D.
There you go.
Okay.
6 seconds.
Yep. Well, in this opportunity now, you got 6 seconds.
It's still a lot of time, though.
Still a lot of time, but you want to play sound D. Now, I don't know who's not. There was a bad call right there because someone missed.
See, now that's what I like. Now, did you see that? Now, why can't Meadville do that sometimes? He sat there, and it looked like he was going to come in, but then he started looking for somebody.
Yeah.
Instead of taking it 1-on-2 and trying for that bad shot, he found the open guy right at the top, boom, right in.
Yeah, what happened in that situation, too, is there was some confusion on who took ball.
Yep.
And so that person assists, I think it was 24, Garrett, he made Meadville pay, unfortunately.
Well,
he took up.
We're going to go to halftime with Fairview Yellow Jackets beating your Meadville Bulldogs 6-5. Here we are starting the third quarter. Fairview leading Meadville 6-5. And it's been, kind of exciting game, but Meadville's had a lot of turnovers there, Coach.
Yeah, and one thing I'm seeing, too, is possession play. Face-offs right now. Freeport, I think, has the majority of those wins.
And
So we got to do something at the X.
right, and also in the offensive zone, they move the ball around, and they're not creating a lot of turnovers, where Meadville's been having a lot of turnovers going 1-on-2, 1-on-3.
Mm-hmm.
You have to eliminate that, because when the playoffs come, and then if you win the D10 title, you go against Mars, it's going to be a long day.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Those teams are well organized. They've been through the ringer. They know what to look for, and they'll make you pay.
Yeah, and I know
Good defense right there.
Coach Gump always tells them to pass it around, pass it around, pass it around. Some of them just take it and just – I mean, if you're one-on-one, that's one thing, but one-on-two and trying to fit through there, you lose that ball.
Oh,
Boom,
yeah.
they're on a fast break.
Yep. 1-on-2 at that point, you need to – oh, man.
Wow, that almost hit 3 people. Oh, it did hit him. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, that was a hard shot. That was from the 25. That was a big shot. Yeah, this needs to be a clear. This needs to be a positive clear. So, yep, move it around, redirect it.
I tell you what, Brody Gump has been a beast all year, and then you throw it into double coverage. You can't do that.
Throw the ball in the middle of the field ever in a clear. Yeah, if you have your your Freeport team or your opponent maybe boxing out your side and they're giving you the middle, then yes, but they weren't giving them the middle. There was two guys there.
Yeah, and then just one little jolt in the back, moves your stick when you're trying to catch it, and another turnover.
Now you're trying to force something.
Yep.
Good defense. Yeah, Freeport plays a lot of good D on his hip.
Yeah,
Graleski.
Graleski's been doing very good at that this year.
Pick right there.
Nice.
Good save by Jordan. Got to clear this. Timmy right there. Okay.
There you go. Nobody around.
Now
him.
this is a smart offense, though.
I think what happened was Andrew was wanting to catch and pass it over to Justice, but
or he was already thinking about shooting, right?
Yeah.
And I think I talked about this earlier. Good ride out of Marin. Talked about this earlier, where you need to move your feet. Andrew. A little confusion.
Meadville ball right there. Timmy Plyler's going to bring it up.
You have to make him pay. Run, Timmy.
Boy, Timmy mean business right now.
Got to get a touch.
He passed it off to Cole Jordan.
Yeah, as I was saying, in that scenario, I think Andrew just, his feet were in concrete, I think. He needs to move to the ball.
Yeah, it looked like he was getting ready to shoot or pass, one of the two. So, I mean, it happens. Took his
high, too high. Can't aim high and go high.
Nice catch.
Nice catch. Nice clear. One thing that Freeport's doing good on the clear is they're moving. They're opening up lanes for the passers. That's something Meadville has to do. Good luck. Good look by Freeport. Good save by Jordan.
Yes, I tell you what, that was a really good look and good defense by Brody Gump to get in the way of that.
Absolutely.
Because he didn't have any power on it whatsoever. Don't pass it in the middle.
You got to redirect it. Use your poles next to you.
These guys got to start moving.
Wow. On a dime. Just a bad, unlucky pass. Let it go. See, these are the things that Meadville has to capitalize. If another team is throwing the ball out of bounds, you have to make those opportunities pay, right? You can't make it turn into a turnover. All right, here comes Cole. Let's move the ball around. See your looks. See, if I'm Vinny right now, I'd be cutting. Because my defender at that point, number 31, wasn't even focusing.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean by splitting the field. So Vinny did an okay job, but you got to go towards the net, right? If you're dodging almost parallel, right? You're not. It's like football, right? A running back, you're always told north south, right? There's only one running back that's been able to go east-west, and that's Reggie Bush, and he could only do it in college, right? Nice shot, but still a little far out.
Yes, yeah.
You know, I would out
at
of
least
Cole,
11 or 12.
Out of Cole, you know, yeah, that could have been a shot, but that could have been a pivot, right? Make your defender miss and maybe sweep it up, and now you're closer, or now you're drawing a double team, a better look.
See, now we get to know the game.
Okay.
You know, with you in here. Well, he made a goal into the other goalie's net, you know.
Yeah.
When it's sitting far back.
Oh, good luck.
Oh.
Good luck. It's tipped by the defenseman. It's got to be us. Got to be us. Good ground ball by Sam. Got to keep it in front of you.
Good job kicking it. Yeah, it was a good look, but, I mean, the defender had a good, you know,
Yep.
it was a nice play by him.
Whoa, a little flag there. That Freeport, definitely a football player. Move it. Good play by Nate.
See, you can't when you feel that guy coming over, you have to try to pass it.
Yeah. Well, you need to also have your back end players moving, right? If they're just standing still, then the
right.
defense is
And
easy.
That's
defense is easy, right?
And I've been trying to tell them that, and
They
of
need
course
to
I'm
make
not the
passing
coach,
lanes.
but they gotta move. And Coach Gump said it. You gotta move, because if you don't move, that defense is going to stand right on you.
Yep.
And what's going to happen? You can't get open.
Yeah, you need to make passing lanes, and you're not going to make passing lanes by standing still. So we got a man-up situation. Need to capitalize. Yep, good shot by Nick. Got to go overhand in that situation.
Now this is where I would tell Justice to sit back here and look for an open instead of passing it too quick.
Just has to use his speed here. Oh, good luck. Good luck. It's got to stay on our side.
Good job by Grleski.
Yep.
Getting back there. Two good looks, but, you know, just couldn't get it into the guy's net.
Move the ball around. You got Grleski. One more look. Ball down.
Ball. People start needing to yell ball down. Good job by Isaac. Oh.
First time ground balls. First time ground balls. You cannot.
Good job by Brody Gump.
All right. They're tired. Oh. No. It's blue ball.
Yep.
But in that situation, that looked like old Meadville to me. Right? Yeah, Nate was open, but he's still 10 yards out. Yeah, maybe one-on-one with the goalie, but in that situation, you're shooting a sidearm shot. It's going to go.
You never know. You only got so much play on a sidearm shot, you know, so much rain. But
well, not only that, but, you know, move up. Take a couple steps. This is what I mean.
Ball. Got it back.
We've had possession for far too long in all these situations.
And no goal.
No goal.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes left.
And it's that will haunt you. You know, and there's only so much that all your players can get out of you. Need to get a touch in here. Move the ball. Coach Ryan always used to instill to me, if we had a situation like that, a shot or a missed pass, and it's a ground ball situation, scoop, pass. Scoop, pass, and it needs to be fast. Because in that situation, the ball's in the ground, defense wants to get the ball up, right? And it's the importance to scoop up the ground ball and to pass is going to set up your opportunities. Good save. But again,
look how they get behind us.
Meadville is shooting sidearm.
Good defense by.
And right now we're just off target. Great D. Yes, yeah. Spencer's got to. Sometimes too, you got to open your mouth. If you're wide open, you got to talk. Right now, I don't think they're talking. We're moving it, but Good.
Good
Way to turn the
goal.
corner.
Yep.
Way to turn
Good
the corner.
goal by Durling. Ties
Yep.
the game up with 3:34 left in the
There you
third
go.
quarter.
That's what we need.
Goal scored by number 36,
Yep.
Andrew Durling.
But that's what you mean. What did Andrew do? Nothing crazy. He just moved his feet, he turned the corner, and he shot hard. He shot to finish. And he shot a bounce shot. The last couple of shots Meadville has made have been
Too
right
high.
into the
Yes.
stick. Change it up. You need to change it up.
Oh, I agree with you. And, I try to tell, even I'm going to say it, my knucklehead son, shoot low, because one game in prep, he got stuffed 4 times right in a row.
Yeah.
Because the net's already up there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go low. And then Nate Lee, when, they went against McDowell and Justice made it, oh, yeah, shoot low, huh? Because he shot high. I'm like, thanks, Nate. But, Nate Lee's just a character.
No, we need to get that ground ball. Good ground ball from Brody. Okay. What's the call here? Okay, white ball.
Yeah, push on
Like
blue.
I said, another situation. Meadville has the ball. We need to make the other team pay. We've had the ball almost this
he
whole
turned
quarter.
it back. Go. He turns his back. Timmy, you got to go, buddy. You got to go.
Timmy, man, he's just lightning fast. He's got to use it to his advantage because he's another one where he will dodge east-west and not make up any ground. He needs to be able to make a move and go north-south towards the net. Towards the goal.
Nice look. But
Nice look.
Can't get the ball.
Got to get in.
Yep, Nick flying. Gurleski, that should not be.
No.
Okay, good.
White ball again.
Yep. Go, Timmy. Oh, they ran into each other.
That's just
Vinny,
miscommunication.
yeah, Ranella and Plyler. Plyler lost a stick on that one.
But what Timmy should have done is should have just thrown it over to Vinny.
Yep.
Right? He instead tried to go through someone. I've always said work smarter, not harder.
Right. Boy, you're just a natural at this, Mark. I mean, coming in here, of course I gave you about 2 to 3 weeks notice. I thought maybe you'd be a little nervous. But no, you come in here and, helped out, and hopefully some of these people get the knowledge of the game and
Yeah, absolutely.
come and watch the game because it is a fast-growing game
It's
right
a fast-growing game, and guess what? There's a ton of talent. If any college coaches, whether Coach Ryan from Mercier's or you got Teal up near Grove City, there are a lot of schools
Nice
picking
save.
up talent.
Yeah.
There are diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, and some people don't realize this, like other coaches and other sports, that they do take 1 out of 10 kids for a scholarship, whether it's D1, D2, or D3.
Yeah. In this situation,
You can't. That's 1 on 2 again. Can't do
easy.
that.
Pull out, relax. Someone's got to help him, though. Someone's got to help him.
Yeah, and like
He's still out in an island. Someone has to help him.
Good job. Good poke check.
Got a minute left. One more.
Got it. Oh,
Got to pull the trigger a little early. There goes Justice. Just hit somebody. Yeah, that should have been a head-to-head call. That was shoulder down.
the defensive.
Yeah, that should have been a penalty.
Yeah, we got a man down. Ranella, we're going to take a little break here until
Yep.
everything gets cleared. All right, we got 39 seconds here left in the third quarter. It's tied
All right.
up 6-6. Cole
39 seconds, a lot of time.
Yep, Cole Jordan's gonna take it at the midfield. Let's see if we can, maybe get the last shot instead of,
Yeah.
getting a turnover like it happened at the end of the second quarter into halftime.
Yeah,
where
we need
lost
some
the lead.
momentum plays.
Yep.
Deerlink had a good shot and score, but we're still – Freeport is giving Meadville the ball, whether they're throwing it out of bounds or whatever the case may be, but Meadville needs to capitalize on those opportunities. That's like a penalty that they just gave you. Good. Keep driving.
You
So
got
we need
time.
some
You got-
cutters.
you got
We need some
15 seconds.
cutters.
You got time. You got time.
Oh, that hurt. Man. Just rub it off.
Yeah, I know those hurt.
Oh,
You can just ask Brody Bouchaw. You can ask Jordan McCurdy.
I think they hit him right in the leg.
Yeah, looked like right in the thigh. It'll be
All right.
worked out. Yeah.
8 seconds. We need to feed it. Need to feed it.
Well, he's going to be hurt for a couple days, but
Oh,
then
yeah.
their next game's not until Thursday, so they get, a little bit of downtime.
Yep. Rest up.
I think that 11-day stretch kind of hurt them when we came in, played prep and McDowell, and, didn't play anybody. They had 11 days off, besides practice, but down to 6 seconds.
Ah,
It's
that went
goal.
in. That's a goal.
Yep.
Take it. All right. Buzzer beater after buzzer beater.
That's 3 of them today. Yeah, we're going to take a short break here. Meadville up 7-6. Welcome back. We're starting the fourth quarter. Meadville up 7-6 over the Freeport Yellow Jackets.
All right. That's a face-off win. Oh.
Same thing as what happened with Durlink. He was looking to shoot before you got to catch the ball first.
Yep.
It was good pass by Timmy Plyler.
Again, you know that we've had a hard time on face-offs, right? We haven't had that possession to start. In a situation like that, you need to take it for what it's worth. Take that possession. You got time. You're up 7-6. You got a lot of momentum behind you.
Yep.
Can't throw the ball away like that.
No, you can't. And, it was a little high, but I still feel that he should have caught that, but I think he was looking at the net. Uh-oh. All right.
Good shot.
Yep, good defense by Plyler, pushing him that way. Cuts down the angle of the shot. Hey, thanks again for filling in for Mike Fiorello.
Oh, no, this has been fun.
He's on another assignment, which we're not going to disclose. Ooh.
Ooh,
All right, Cole.
Cole. That's a one-on-one ground ball drill for you. So you got to look for the next one right there. There it
Good
is.
shot. Nice play by Cole Jordan to Nate Lee. Nate Lee had good vision to get it to Justice.
Perfect.
And then put it right in. Now, that's
perfect
the ball
ball movement.
movement. I'm telling you right now, when that ball comes down that quick, and that play started with Cole Jordan getting in the vision. Cole Jordan, I'm going to miss you next year, buddy, because I know this is your last home senior game, but thank you for some good memories, man, because that was some good hustle right there.
I mean, that ground ball, he was still behind his guy, but like I said, Cole loves this team. He wants to win. And if it's him against another guy, he knows he's practiced harder than anybody. He's not going to let someone else take the ball.
You know what? You're right. I mean, this kid is a hard worker, and when he comes out, he gives a whole 100%. You can never give 110% because you can't go that high, but I'm going to give him 100%.
If it's Cole versus anybody else, I'll take Cole every single time.
Yes.
And that's exactly what happened.
And, I mean, you really look forward to this team next year also,
Yep.
right? Even though you're losing like Brody Gump, Sam Cornell, 2 good defensive guys, and then Cole Jordan on the midi line. But you still got Timmy Plyer coming up that has wheels. And hopefully Vinny's going to be, his shin splints and that will be a little bit better next year. Because Vinny's a tough kid for his size.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing is a lot of these kids, they have experience. They know what they have. They know what they're losing.
Right.
And I think they all understand that. They know their swim lane too, right? They know what value they bring to the team, their roles and responsibilities. So up 2, 8-6.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be a
take it.
long day for the Dogs. You know, they come out of the gate, they score first, and then all of a sudden, next 5 goals.
Yep. They
in the
need
first, Freeport's only scored 1 goal after the first quarter.
Yeah. And that's just a testament to the defense, and I think this would be a way bigger offensive day if we took care of the ball.
Good. Wait, Sam got down.
Yeah.
Good thing
Not sure what
Jordan
happened there.
saw that, boy, because that almost snuck in. But
Almost a double goalie play. You don't want to screen your goalie.
all right, guys, you guys got to move. There you go,
Right.
Spence.
Spencer, another amazing player. Taught him well. Just amazing young man. Invests in the game. Has a very, very hard shot. And he's still figuring it out. I mean, he has a lot of potential that still hasn't been tapped yet. Yep, keep
You're
swinging
right.
it. Keep swinging it. Yep, not there, though. Seeing that opportunity, you need to use your peripheral vision, and Andrew at that point did not. You need to be able to see the 2-man coming. All right,
There
this
you
is
go, Cole.
opportunity. No. Easy. It's yeah. Okay, easy. Good luck.
Nice look
Great
from
luck.
Durling to Spencer Ash.
Great
There's
luck.
another one.
Meadville goal scored by number
See, now that's the ball movement I want to see. I don't want to see 1-on-2, the ball hogging, and I'm sorry, I'm blunt, but I don't like to see that. Just take it, pass it around. Somebody's going to be open for an easy goal.
Yep.
So when you have that, guess what's going to happen?
You
You're going to win a lot of games.
Right.
But no, I mean, what nice passes from Durling to Spencer Ash. I mean,
Yeah.
what a good job by Durling to actually sit there and, stay in his position. And when
like-
the ball
like I
went
s-
over, he
yeah.
picked it up and saw Spencer Ash.
And what happened with Freeport's defense? They were looking at Andrew and not even worrying about Spencer all by himself, right? When you have your defense turning their heads, right?
Yes.
That's when you can backdoor. That's when you have your looks.
And that's where I told you I like a lot of my offense from behind the net because the defenders have to turn their head.
What's the call here?
Probably false.
False.
What is it called? False start or legal motion?
Yeah,
or-
it's been a while. But
Come on, Mark. You know this.
yeah,
mean-
I've been coached enough to penalties are going to come and go. Right?
You have to let it
But
go.
You shut your ear, right? It's like what they used to teach you when you're, in Mighty Mites or Pee Wee football, right? Shut your ear. Don't even listen to the quarterback.
That was good
Right.
defense by Isaac Chapman there. He
Yep.
forced the guy to shoot high. Isaac's very good at lateral movements. Occasionally he gets, burned, but everybody does. But his feet are really good.
Yeah, he's sound.
Oh, I smell somebody charcoal grilling right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of hungry.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a call. Yeah, he did go high.
And you know what? That's
He's hurt too.
that's the second one from Chapman. We had one earlier.
Yeah, look at him. He's
Cross check.
and Isaac's not a dirty player. He knows he did.
Yeah,
it.
he
It
probably
happens.
just said sorry.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yeah. But that type of stuff, man, it will kill you.
You're right, and that's where it killed us against McDowell with all them penalties and actually prep too. I'm going to call it out because one ref was very good friends with Reichel, the head coach of prep.
Yeah.
And that's not favorable because there was a lot of calls on there. Like you used to be able to, like when a player would come up underneath him with one hand to get it and hit the stick, they were calling
Slash.
a slash.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, one of our players would shoot and they would hit him in the rib, and guess what it was called? Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. It
So-
was. They had 9 man ups. It was.
Good save by
save.
McCurdy.
Another amazing save.
What a save by
Duh, man, back
sophomore
to back
Jordan
save.
McCurdy.
He is lights out.
And here comes Plyler.
Use your speed, Timmy.
Oh, don't fake like you're
that's
going to
what
pass
that's
it.
what I mean. The east
Just
and west.
take it.
It's got to go. Got to go north south.
Okay.
Okay, got to get rid of it.
There you go.
Got to clear.
Nice clear.
Brody, go. Brody, go. He's an athlete.
He's such a beast on
Someone's got to
defense.
help him though. Someone. Yep. There we go. Now easy. You're up 9-6. You got 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes. We got to get the ball up to the middies. Someone get the ball up to the middies.
There
Here
you
we
go.
go. There we go. Good luck. I don't know what you would call that.
There's a shot.
Yeah. Double team. Do we need another midi out? Are we man down? Yeah, we're man down.
Ooh,
Just get rid of it.
nice move.
Man,
He's
that was like the back.
I know, it's
that
my
was that
boy.
was a back and forth. That's a basketball move.
yeah, he's had a lot of that. I mean, he hasn't played the last 2 years, but he
Give him space.
he likes this lacrosse game.
Can't have that happen. If you're man down and you have the ball, you need to move your feet.
Yep, everybody got to move.
Yep. If you see a double team, you need to move the ball.
Oh, that was a
can't
nice
have
move.
that happen.
Good job by
Got to pick up the
Sam.
ground ball. All right,
There you
we should
go.
be even now. We should be able to clear this, no problem. We should have a guy coming out of the box. They should already
Uh-oh.
send him out. The
A
clearing
little
game.
too high, a little too high. You got to keep it down
know-
a little bit. I'd rather it bounce in front of him where he can block it with his body.
One thing
Oh.
this Meadville team needs to be doing, as they prepare for other games, is they need to be watching their film. I think if they watch their film, they would see some of these mistakes and say, "Oh my gosh, yes, that is what we're doing. Yes, this was the guy that was open." Watching film is so important, and being critical on your own play.
Yep.
Good look.
There you
Nice.
go. Nice look by Durling to Chapman.
Derlink, yeah, I think he's got 3 or 4 assists today.
Meadville goals.
The last couple were from Darling.
Isaac Chapman.
Good luck, good finish. You can tell Freeport, you can see those back-to-back games are tiring these guys out.
Yeah,
They came out hard, and they're still playing hard.
they are 10-6.
But this is territory now where Meadville needs to be smart in their possession game, because we saw Freeport. I mean, it takes only a couple good ground balls and a couple good shots to go in to change the whole game.
You're right, and I mean, you got to wear them down. But like we said earlier, the ball movement. If you can possess the ball longer and make quality shots, not dumb shots. I hate to put it that way, but it's
You're right.
you have a
Gotta
better
get
chance
this ground
to win.
ball. Tough. Good hustle from DeMason. At that point in the ground ball, you got to get a little bit lower, and you almost have to start your curve so you can get out of bounds.
Televised pass. Oh,
Need to grab that.
Brody in there. He's taking 1-on-3. White ball.
That's a good call. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's going to be Yellow Jackets ball. Okay.
Hard to tell. Hard to tell.
Yeah, I give these Freeport Yellow Jackets some credit because they had to, play a game earlier. But you know what?
And the game
Most of
yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, but most of these kids have played tournaments, so,
Oh, yeah, they know it. They get it.
Oh, yeah.
And Freeport has had a pretty good organized program, and they've been doing well, and they have some good athletes out there, dual sport athletes.
Now, where did you go to high school at?
I'm from upstate New York, Rochester, New York. I went to Webster Schrader.
So where's the accent?
You know what? I might have been lost. I've been living in Meadville now for almost 5 years. So,
Good job by DeMason.
yeah, great ground ball by DeMason. Okay, this is a good opportunity. Look. No. Close. But that's a nice selfless look.
Yeah, very unselfish. There you
Yep.
go. Good play by.
There it is.
It's gone.
There it is.
Yeah, nice play by Jordan.
Cole Jordan's got 5 goals.
Yep.
I'm
Nick
assuming
Gerleski
they did.
had 8 of them, and that was a while back. He had 8 and in the game against Boardman down in Boardman. So, I mean, it was, it was a good outing. And, you know being a player,
Yeah.
some players will just go through it. Sometimes you're just feeling it. Cole's feeling it this
Yeah, you
time.
got a hot hand. It's like a running back.
Against Fairview, Justice was feeling it that time. And then tonight, or the Boardman for Gerleski was just thinking about it the whole time. I mean, it's just something that's just hot, and it just comes.
When you're hot, you're hot, and I think, think about running backs too. If you're running the game and you got a good momentum going on in your run game, you're going to keep feeding the runner the ball.
Yep, it's just like a golf game. Sometimes you can
You
go
got-
out there
well,
and
you got
score very well.
basketball
You're hitting the ball.
You
Yeah,
got basketball too.
Same way.
You can be draining threes all day, right? Because you're just got
Ooh, I thought Timmy had that one.
yeah. Timmy's fast, but I think he's almost too fast. I don't know if that makes any sense, but he makes a lot of those quick movements.
There you go, Timmy. Take it
too
down.
fast. Yep. You got possession.
Whip. There you go. Nate Lee with his first
Nate
goal tonight.
Lee with an absolute cannon. That one shot he had in the beginning of the game, and it went a little wide, and
Now
he paid the price.
This is what I like seeing. They're all congratulating everybody.
Yep.
Good job. I mean, and hopefully this carries over till next year because we're losing a good bunch of seniors, man. I mean, even Alex DeMason, he's been here. He's a good coming in, relieving somebody.
Yep.
Same way with Ethan Hamill. He just went to, defense this year. And
Yeah.
like you said, it's probably we found his little niche. But it still needs to. He's taken, but we still got games. Let's get these kids out with a D10 title. Hopefully next year they can, do the same thing.
And I think one thing that I saw prior to this is the JV. I saw a lot of potential. There's a lot of kids on that team that are going to want to compete for a spot on the
Good job,
varsity
Hunter.
field, and that's what you need. You need competition internally amongst your teams. Okay.
Yeah, good defense by them guys.
It's a
Oh, he
ground
just
ball.
overran it.
First time ground balls.
Yep. Good defense by Gerleski. Oh, he's
That's
warding.
a little bit of a ward. But
Yeah, they let it go. Okay. His arm extended all the way.
Yeah,
That's a goal. It makes it 12-7 Meadville. But that's their first goal in the second half.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear
that-
Coach Gump down there. I saw a ward, and that was a big ward. You can
Yeah.
see, hopefully they don't show the replay. But if you see the replay, he extended his arm. But, I mean, I really, have to take my hats off to the Yellow Jackets today because, I mean, they came in, played 2 games. I mean, but like I said, it all comes down to most of these kids play summer lacrosse. And,
Oh, yeah.
we've played 3 or 4 of them in one day. And it was out in the middle of 80-degree heat.
Oh, yeah. 3 minutes, a lot of time though. 12-7. I'm still uncomfortable at this point. I want to make sure that we win our ground balls just like that. We can't be dancing though like that.
Pull it out.
Pull it out. Got to stay healthy too.
Ooh, he might have had Cole Jordan on that one, and he passed it off to Nate. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left.
2 minutes. I would at this time. I mean, you're up by so much. I'd slow play right now.
Yep.
This is a good opportunity where if you had something drawn up that you wanted to put in this game and you weren't able to do it, now try it. Look at your looks. Because what Freeport's going to do is they're going to play man and try to cut down the passing lanes. Good shot. Just got to get it more inside the crease for that bounce shot to go in. Good move. Give and go.
Nice. What a nice play. Marin
Amazing.
takes it out, and he makes his defender miss him.
Yep,
He looked
makes
like he
me
broke
pay.
his ankles, but then he found Nate Lee right up front. And this is what I like with Nate Lee, Andrew Durlink, and Marin is they're very unselfish. They
Very
would rather
unselfish.
pass than shoot.
And they know their strengths. They know each other's strengths. They know, okay, I just beat my man, but I don't have a shot, so I'm going to look for the next best play, and that's exactly what Marin did. He could have easily maybe forced a shot that could have went wide, but he knew the closest play to the net was to give it to Nate, and Nate finished it.
Yeah, so I mean, very unselfish. I mean, it's just like, and if you go into the the playoffs like that, you're going to go a little farther than you would if you just take the ball and keep taking it 1-on-2, 1-on-3.
Well, it's like I said, it's about possession. Coach Ryan at Mercy here knows this very well. He really instilled it into us. We want Lacrosse to move fast, but time is of the essence, right? Use the opportunity. Move the ball around. All right.
Nice
little
defense.
bit of yard sale.
Brody
That should have
Gump.
been a little bit of a penalty, though.
Here comes Justin. I call him just in case.
Okay, easy.
Oh,
Just
good
hit
defensive
by
play.
a stick.
Yeah.
Get the ground ball here. Got to run. Yeah, at
You
this
can't
point,
do that.
You can't do it. You got a flag though, but
you can't hold on to the ball all
No.
the time. You're going to wear yourself out.
or you're gonna get beat up.
Yes.
You're gonna get beat up. You're gonna get hurt, and then what is that gonna serve you? Nothing. So
Right. I mean, I could see him being a kid. He's going to sit there. Well, I'm going to take any. You're trying to hurt me, so I'm going to, I'm a bigger man. I'm going to beat you. But
Right.
you can't do that because I mean, what
move
if
the
it
ball,
was?
move the ball around as much
Right,
as
move
much
it.
as much as you want to kill the clock. Move the ball around. That'll kill your clock. In a man-up situation, you're up 13-7. At this point, you're not looking to shoot.
Right.
Okay, you want to just move this ball. If I'm Cole Jordan, I'm not passing that ball until someone plays me. Okay? So same here with Timmy. If no one's playing me, I'm just eating the clock. I mean, yeah, this is good ball movement, but we can't have it turn into a
Good
turnover.
job by Spencer bringing it out.
Yep, another
that's a
flag.
smart play.
You have to be careful here. You're going to get people hurt.
There's two.
And this is what I mean.
Yeah, we're going to take a little short break as Cole Jordan, hopefully he's okay.
Yep. All right, now at this point, 44 seconds.
Yes.
They have 3 men in the box. If I'm Nate,
Well,
you just stand there. You just stand there.
until somebody comes out and
So,
plays you.
so if I'm Nate, you stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, well, you got to get a touch. Okay.
A little too hard.
But guys, this is what I mean. You're giving Freeport an opportunity now when they shouldn't. Shouldn't even be close.
Yep. You got 24 seconds left.
No. I got the parents saying shoot. Got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, just pass it around. Don't even worry
this
about
game would have been pretty much over at this point.
Yep, it's going to come back to Meadville. It's just 5 seconds left. I want to give a shout out to, Kathy Lee, Autumn Hanaway, Doug Hanaway, what they do for this program, and Kathy's sister, Joanne. And the coach is Coach Gump. Coach Stump and Coach Schwab. They did a really good job. You know, Meadville coming in here, winning. I think it was 13-7. But you know, in the second half, they came in. They did what they had to do, and they started moving the ball around a little bit more, so made it really good. And I'm hoping, and you know, I want to thank Kevin Tomini, our executive producer, for bringing us the game, even though he went to high school at Freeport. So, but. Coach Salty, we really appreciate having you here.
It's great to be here.
You know, I'm Ed Marin, Coach Salty, and have a good day, guys.
Thank you.